All right, next problem. So here we have negative x minus y minus 3z is equal to negative 9. Z is equal to negative 3x minus 1. And x is equal to negative 5y minus z plus 23. So now in this particular problem, they tell you what z is equal to and what x is equal to. You have the option to substitute using equation number 2 or substitute using equation number 3. It is totally up to you as to which one you want to use. I don't really have a preference, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and label 1, 2, and 3. And I am thinking that I want to use equation number 3. I just picked it, no particular reason. If you want to do equation number 2, you can do that. So I'm substituting in place of x. So I'm going to take equation number 3 and substitute it into number 1, and then I'm going to substitute it into number 2. All right, so when I substitute number 3 into number 1, I'm going to have, let me change my color, negative 5y minus z plus 23 minus y minus 3z is equal to negative 9. So that's going to be negative 5y plus z minus 23 minus y minus 3z is equal to negative 9. Because I'm only substituting in place of x, then I have to distribute that negative. Now I need to combine like terms. So I have negative 5y and negative y, which is going to give me negative 6y. Then I have a positive z and a negative 3z. So 1 minus 3 is negative 2z. And then minus 23, because that's all I have left, is equal to negative 9. Then I need to put that 23 with the 9. So plus 23 and plus 23. So that's negative 6y minus 2z is equal to 14. And this is going to be my equation number 4. Okay. So the first thing I did was I put number 3 into number 1. Now I'm going to put number 3 into number 2. So when I do that, then I have z equals negative 3 times 5y minus z plus 23 minus 1. So z equals negative 15y plus 3z minus 69 minus 1. So z is equal to negative 15y plus 3z minus 70. And then I'm going to subtract 3z from both sides. So negative 2z is equal to negative 15y minus 70. And this is number 5. So I've got number 4 and number 5. And then next I'm going to put together 4 and 5. Now, what I can easily check for 4 and 5 is I want to make sure that they both have the same variable. So number 4 has y and z, number 5 has y and z. So I'm checking that they have the same variable and that they look the same. If you look at number 4, it has y and z on the left of the equal sign, the number on the right. If you look at number 5, it has z on the left and y and the number on the right. So I need to change that up so that they look the same, so that they line up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 15y to both sides on number 5 so that I can have negative 2z plus 15y is equal to negative 70. So that's going to be my new number 5. They are equal. They just look different. So now let me put 4 and 5 together. So I have negative 6y minus 2z equals 14. And then I have, I'm going to switch it up again. Then I have 15y minus 2z is equal to negative 70. So then when I do that, now my y's line up, my z's line up, my equal signs line up, and my numbers line up. And so this is my number 4, and this is my number 5. And then I have to figure out what's going to be the best method to simplify this. So when I look, now I'm going to use elimination because my z's are the same. So I'm going to give you guys a note. For elimination, same sign, you're going to subtract. Different signs, you're going to add. So in this particular case, I have 2 negative 2z's, so I'm going to subtract, all right? So when I subtract, I'm going to do negative 6y minus 15y, which is going to give me negative 21y, because I'm subtracting. I'm going to do negative 2z minus a negative 2z, so minus a negative is plus, so those are going to cancel. And then I'm going to do negative 14 minus a negative 70, which is actually adding, minus a negative is plus, and so that's going to give me 84. Going to divide both sides by negative 21. So then y is equal to negative 4. So I have a value for y. Okay. Now I have a value for y. I'm going to plug that value into 4 or 5. I'm going to plug that value into 4 or 5. Doesn't matter which one you use, you just want to plug it into 4 or 5. So let's pick a different color. Let's see, we don't have anything that's like an orange color. All right, so now I'm going to pick number 4. Let's see. Oh, sorry, y'all. I need to scoot this over because I'm out of space. That's what that is. 14. All right, so then y is equal to negative 4. So it's going to be negative 6 times negative 4 minus 2z is equal to 14. Negative 6 times negative 4 is 24. Minus 2z is equal to 14. Going to subtract 24 from both sides. So negative 2z is equal to negative 10. Divide both sides by negative 2. So z is equal to 5. Now I have a value for z. Okay, so once I have 2 values, then I'm going to plug back in to one of my original 3. I'm going to plug back in to one of my original 3. So now I'm going to plug into, let's plug back into number 2. Because I have y, I have z, Oh, I have y, I, z. I need x. So let's plug into number 3. So let's plug into number 3 to get x. So number 3 says that x is equal to 5y minus z plus 23. So x is 5 times negative 4 minus 5 plus 23. So x is 5 times negative 4 is negative 20 minus 5 plus 23. Negative 20 minus 5 is negative 25 plus 23. So x would be negative 2. So now I have a value for x. And as I said before, my last step is always going to be to check. Now, when I did x is equal to, that is equation number 3. I cannot use equation number 3 to check. I cannot use equation number 2 because equation number 2 only has z and x. So I can't use number 2. So I have to use equation number 1 to check because it has x, y, and z. So I'm going to plug in to this equation. So I have negative x, which would be a negative 2, minus y, which is negative 4, minus 3 times z, which is 5, and I hope that that equals 9. So negative 2 is a positive 2, minus negative 4 is a plus 4, and then minus 3 times 5 would be a negative 15, and I messed up because that should be negative 9. And so we're hoping that this is negative 9. So 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 minus 15 is, in fact, negative 9. So that checks out. So my answer then is negative 2 is x, negative 4 is y, and 5 is z. A lot to process, I know. Make sure you are pausing and stopping and listening to the things that I'm saying so that you can try to get a better understanding. But we're going to do another one because, again, I need you to keep practicing until you get it. So let's do the next one.